What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Big Val Pen, and I'm back with another video. We on the road to 400 subscribers. If you haven't already, man, hit the subscribe button. We at about 395 as of today. Feel free to like these videos. Feel free to comment on my videos because I respect everyone's opinion. And most importantly, share the videos because I like to speak on things from a real, a real perspective, and not just like a lot of people being their feelings and being their emotions, and not really like to talk about the situation in this totality. You know, a lot of people, they like to pick out bits and pieces of this case to really just use it to say why they do or don't, agree with some of the actions. Me personally, I don't agree with none of the actions from the federal government, personally, because I mean, what they did was a outright witch hunt. I mean, what they did, just it was a power play. They showed the type of power they have. They showed that they can do whatever they want to do, and there's nothing that you can do about it. But on top of that, they had also our own people helping them make sure that they close the casket. But I do believe in resurrection. I do believe in the resurrection. I was just thinking today, if I was afforded the opportunity that a lot of those people that was around Kells were afforded, what type of assistant could I have been? What type of friend would I have been? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, some of these people, I feel like a lot of these people knew what was going on. But I feel like they understood that. They understood Kel's weakness. So instead of them telling him, they just went along with it. You know what I'm saying? If they could get somebody to deal, they just allowed it to continue to go on. I just find it so hard to believe that no one around Kells or ever attempted to just step up and tell him what was going on with these people that was taken from him, or doing certain things, or causing certain actions behind his back or whatnot. I just don't see how you not have one person who was willing to speak up and just make Kells aware of things that was going on around him. Throughout this guy's whole career, I mean, so many snakes, so many wicked people, so many evil people, so much evil was surrounded this man. And that what makes me that what make me understand the power of God, because this guy was walking with so much evil around him, so much hatred around him, so much dishonesty around him. He still was able to do what he wanted to do as an artist and put out great music despite all the difficult circumstances he was up against. I kind of look back at that and just, I can't help but think about there's only one way he even lasted long as he did, and that's through God. That's through God. Because 95% of the people that were surrounding him were out to get him. They were out to get him. That's honestly how I feel. So I feel like if I was a friend of Kells, and I had put in the time, the years or whatever, I feel like knowing his weaknesses, I would have tried to get him help in those areas. Despite if he went against it or not, I would make it understood to him why was it important to be able to, why is it important to be able to understand contracts? Why is it important to be able to understand bank statements and things of that nature, so you can be able to track down what is going, where it is going? I would try to help them understand why is it important to uh, know the people who are around you. You know what I'm saying? And not just trust these people for who they say they are, but know these people for who they are. Uh, no, I really would have tried to help. I would have tried to help Kels, man, in any way that I could to prevent, things of that nature that happen. A lot of times people say, well, you can't say what you would do or what you wouldn't do because this is celebrity or this is celebrity. It was like celebrity or not. If you say you have love for this person, you're not gonna put that person in harm's way. But what we see with Kells, we see a bunch of people who claimed who had love for him, but when it came down to the gavel being dropped, no one showed up. And I'm not speaking of no one that's outside that was living outside of the people who were living in the house with him. I'm talking about the people who dealt with him every day on a day-to-day basis. I'm talking about those people. Now one person that was close to him, made him aware of how important it was to understand black and white documents. Black and white documents. If we go back and we take our brother Kells and help him to understand black and white documents, man, he would have been took over the industry. But that was the one thing that was holding him back, and they made sure it continued to hold him back because the people who was generating revenue from it, guess what? That's no longer revenue in that area no more. I just feel for our brother Kells, man, because I can only imagine trusting somebody for 10, 15, 20 years and them same people sit on the stand and point their finger at me. I don't know how I would react. And they come out, federal government, oh, there's rumors of him talking or whatever. That's bullshit. They want us to believe this man. I mean, why? Why would this man be sitting down as long as he has been sitting down if information was so important? Sometimes you just have to make it make sense. I'm not finna do all that hooping and hollering and going back and forth with people, man. People voice their opinion. Guess what? That's their opinion. Either I'm gonna agree or I'm gonna disagree. Most likely, I try not to even disagree, but it is what it is. His kid's mother, she went out to the Lifetime. I mean, she went out to the Surviving R. Kelly bag, thought that was gonna boost her up so high, but not understanding that you hold this man offsprings. So you need to be fighting just as hard for you to be vindicated and get what you want out the deal just as much as these accusers was fighting to get something out of the deal, to file lawsuits to get something. You know what I'm saying? But these accusers in the federal government knew how important it was to have Kells' kid's mom against him, because she would be so focused on what he doing and not even understanding how much money that these people are raking in behind her back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all follow me. Now, they used Drea, Kells' kid's mother, to turn against him. She come out bashing him. She come out pursuing him. She come out doing all. The whole time they going behind her back and doing everything that they were telling other people not to do. You feel me? His kid's mom, she could have fought. She could have went to court, fought, and been able to be paid by some of this income or revenue that's coming in. But guess what? She chose to hop on the train with the people who was coming to take it off. She chose to hop on the train with the people who was coming to take it off. But her. They came to take it all but her. We sit here, watch her go around bashing R. Kelly, shaming R. Kelly, this, that, and the third whole time. Lifetime in the federal government that ran off with the bag. Because her kids was one of the only ways that she could have contested for some of this money that these people were taking. But once they turned her against him, and her getting at him, it freed the people who were after the money up to get whatever it was for them to get. See, it's all a big ass game of manipulation, man. And these people, these accusers, and shit like that, that you're starting to see it. They were used. A lot of those accusers were used. They were used. They were paid crumbs for what Lifetime made off those docuseries. Those actors, those accusers were paid crumbs for what those docuseries are worth. You get what I'm saying? But they want everybody to be mad at Kells while they sit around and collect all the coins off of it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer on here, man. Feel free to like this video. Feel free to comment on the video. Feel free to share the video. And most importantly, if you ain't subscribed already, feel free to subscribe to the channel, man. And I'm out.